Not sure if this is Luigi's best attempt at peekaboo, or this is the closest thing you'll get to teabagging in this game. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight. Welcome back to Super Luigi Galaxy. Previously, we started off in the kitchen, and we encountered the first galaxy in this dome, Beach Bowl Galaxy. Today, we'll continue across Beach Bowl some more, and hopefully we'll get some of the other galaxies later on, because we only have 2 stars left in Beach Bowl to take care of. And we'll be starting things off with the Fast Folk Comet, the third type of prankster comets that we've come across already. Now, actually, this is the last one, because we already came across the Cosmic Comet, the Daredevil Comet, and the Speedrunning Comet. I don't remember the last name right now to be specific, but we already counted across all the other comets. I think it's called the Speed Comet. But anyways, this is kind of like the Speed Comet in a way, because now all the enemies are suddenly moving 10 times faster, or 100 times faster. They're just moving a lot faster than they are before. So now you have to be really careful on your timing. And this has given me a bit of trouble over the years, admittedly so. Sometimes I get a perfect run, other times I can do really terrible. And keep in mind, if you do die, you have to start from the very beginning of this comet, like with all prankster comets. So it's best to be patient and try to react quickly when you do see an opportunity arise. I think I'm gonna go over here, jump over, skipping that Tox Box. Only one last thwomp I have to take care of now. And there we go. A very smooth run this time on this prankster comet. It's very good for me because, like I said, I have kind of like a checkered history with this comet. Thankfully, today was a positive run. And that's star 31 for us. Already a quarter of the way there, man. We still have a long way to go if we want to get to that full 120. Now I'll head back to Beach Bowl one last time, as we have a bit of a hidden star to go after now. This is another thing that we'll have to keep an eye out during our travels as well, as we'll head back to the secret undersea cavern. We'll skip this intro. Once you do go back to a star on a repeated run, then you can skip the intro by just pressing A. I wonder what I'm missing now. Maybe it's got to do something higher up, because we can't come up here. It looks like there's nothing of use right here. I wonder what it is though. I don't really remember it off the top of my head right now. Maybe something that I'm just obviously forgetting. By the way, I haven't shown this off yet. If you have a shell, you can go right over to this spot, and you can use it to get a launch star. Wait a second. Is this the place I'm thinking of? I think so. Yeah, it is. I knew I had to show that off eventually, but I didn't think it'd be right now. Wow. For the longest time, I always think that's gonna be like a 1-up or something, but I always keep forgetting that's actually a launch star inside. By the way, you can jump out of the water with a shell by pressing A. You'll jump very high and very far too, so that's another use of the shell I have going underwater. At least we're onto this new planet. I know I remember this planet, I just didn't remember how to get to it. And we have seen a kind of a familiar foe, or a familiar friend. Kind of depends how you look at it. But these are Cataquacks. I think they might have appeared as far back as Super Mario Sunshine. That's the first time I remember seeing them. But we have one of them launch us that question coin. It spawns another type of flower. This is the ice flower. Now we're Ice Luigi. We can shake the Wiimote to skate, and we can walk on water too, as well as skate on water. This is really cool for lack of a better term. Also wall jump across these waterfalls as well. There's nothing here at the moment. You also escape by shaking the Wiimote while you're Ice Luigi. And those ice platforms will last for a little bit even after the Ice Luigi timer expires. So let's get this. I want to go up here. This is the way we're supposed to go. Then we get to a launch star. I want to see what this prickly piranha has. We'll have to slam your head down first. And oh, another ice flower. I didn't know that. I thought there was only just the one in this level. I never did go after that prickly piranha plant before. So I learned something new today. That's awesome. That's probably the thing that I'm pretty sure nobody else or very few people know, because I don't really see it mentioned that much, to be honest. So maybe that's why I didn't know about it for the longest time. I wonder if there's gonna be another prickly piranha plant around here somewhere. No, it's not. I guess backflip here. I could skip that ice flower altogether. Well, I'll need this ice flower here, so the ice flower isn't completely out of the picture yet. We have, after all, just came across it for the first time. Now this is gonna be kind of difficult because we have to lure this Cataquack over. Okay, where is it? Did it die already? Yeah, it died. That's fortunate because it got hit by the platforms got taken out by this platformish breaking thing, that spike. Why did it take me so long to think of the word spike? Jeez. Okay, so now we have to lure this Cataquack over, which I did a really poor job of doing. We'll just make a circle here, and now we'll have it float over. I don't want to go too far though, and died again. To be honest, I've had very little problems with this in recent playthroughs, but of course, since I'm recording this, that's a completely different story now. Come on, buddy. Follow my lead. It's probably dead again, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm not sure if Luigi skates a lot faster than Mario does in ice form, to be honest. Okay, I'll just be very slow this time. Well, wasn't slow enough. I was probably getting the hang of it, but by the time I did that, I was running out of time. Okay, that was really weird. I landed onto the top of that spike, but I didn't take any damage. Probably because it wasn't programmed to be damageable. Okay, where are you? Come on. Follow me. Follow me. You don't have to set me free or escape from the city. We're not in that universe yet. I'm not sure if I'll LP a Sonic game someday, because those seem like kind of short games to cover, to be honest. But who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind in the future about that. Yeah, I think I hit the Cataquack by accident. Yeah, I did. I'll create more ground just in case. Come on, buddy, hurry up! Don't hit me yet. Okay, that should be the perfect time. Yep, right into the power star. Good. A bit more difficult than I thought it would be, but we still got the star, and that's all that really matters at the end. And that should be the last star for Beach Bowl Galaxy for now, unless we get the prompt that says Galaxy Complete. While jumping up waterfalls. And do chapter add to the storybook, so that's 2 chapters we'll have to look at the next time we're back at the observatory itself. But for now, let's take out some of these 1-star galaxies, starting with Bubble Breeze Galaxy. And I believe this will take us into a brand new mechanic that we haven't seen yet, as we go through the Poison Swamp. It's not as lethal or as deadly as it sounds. It's kind of simple once you know what you're doing. But we'll get into that momentarily. Very ominous background of sorts though. It's kind of almost end of the world like. I don't know why. That's kind of what I'm seeing right now. Though this could be just me, but this place kinda reminds me of Earthbound. See, I think my bubble bone broke. I'm not sure that's supposed to be funny or anything, but I'm not laughing. Hey, before you ride any bubbles, let yours truly Philboard bend your ear for a sec. You can move around your bubble by holding down A, but do it while your pointer's blowing on the bubble. If you go too far to one side, use the pointer to blow to the other side. This is that new mechanic I was talking about, is that we can use our pointer to control our bubble speed. You can also break out the bubble by pressing Z like you would when you're in a pulsar sphere, like so. Stop these other tools before I go back to my Earthbound thing. Our glorious ship, the Starshoom, it crashed. What do you have to say, Nerdy Toad? This is a poisonous swamp. If you fall in there, you're done for. Which is very true. If you fall in there, there's no way to get out. Ooh, the wind sure is strong here, eh? Don't you think it'd be awesome to ride that wind? Well, if you can put two and two together, we'll have to use the bubble to ride the wind. Excuse me. To ride the wind and get to our power star. Thankfully, there's a bubble generator here that we can use should we ever need another bubble in hand. Now, back I was saying about my little Earthbound comparison. This place kind of reminds me of that Earthbound swamp level. I don't really remember it for the name for sure. I've only played the game once, and it was last year, but it has been quite a while since I even looked up any footage of Earthbound, period. But that's what this place reminds me of. It reminds me of that swamp level, or that swamp area in that game. Maybe the color might be a bit similar, or the setting is a bit similar because they're both swamps. So that's probably why I'm getting that comparison. Let's go over here. I wonder what happens if we go here. This might take us back to the beginning. No, it takes us to a trail of coins. Which I'm pretty sure I won't need, but it might lead us to the power star. Or to another bubble generator, so I guess that's kind of good to know if you need another spot, but you don't really need that, would you? There's no point having a bubble generator there if you only need just the one bubble to get through this entire level. Alright, that's where the launch star appears, doy. That's why that bubble generator is there, and I fell into the mine like a complete dunce. Just as I spawned that launch star. What this means, I have to get that launch star assembled all over again. Short answer was yes. Yes, I did have to do that again. I didn't think the checkpoint would be set that far back. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that again! I'm usually a lot more careful in this level, I swear! Okay, well, third time be the charm for me today. I can't use my Starbits to shoot out those mines, so I have to completely rely on this bubble thing. Finally, we got to the launch star. You know what the worst part was? That was just the first portion. We still have a bit of a ways to go. I see another board there, so is that Phil board again? Hey, I forgot to tell you something. So if you get in a bubble and you want to get back to the surface, just press Z to get down. Yeah, I know that already. If you get pinched between moving obstacles, that big bubble is bound to burst, like I've already shown a few times. Hopefully the rest of this run will be a bit more flawless than the beginning has been. Hopefully I don't jinx myself saying that, but you never know what will happen. At least we can collect star bits when we have our star pointer out, so that's good to know. Let me collect all these star bits because I need to get something out of this level other than the power star. And I was apparently able to pop the bubble in that small space. Today really isn't my day. Oh no you don't, Mr. Question Coin. You're not making me fall for that again. Even though that last bit was my own fault. I won't waste time getting those star bits again, because I do keep the ones that I have previously collected, regardless if I lost a life or not. Getting really close to that mine there. Okay, hopefully we're at the next checkpoint. What else you have to say, Billboard? Oh, it's just a regular board. Easy path for experts. East path for experts only, and south is a shortcut. Let's be a wuss and try to go for that path for experts only. First, I want to see what that shortcut is, though. Oh, it just leads us back to the same place from before. That apparently has a very quick timer too, so I gotta react quickly. Alright, so what is this path for experts like? Another fan. And that takes us back here, so either way, it really didn't matter in the long run. Oop, careful, 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 easy does it. Alright, I just want to be completely stationary. At least unlike the pulse star bubble, your regular bubble does not pop if you take too long, so that is one good thing to know. Blow over there. Now we're into this square line of sorts. And we finally have our power star. I don't care if I got hit by that spine. Just let me take my power star and get the heck out of here. That was probably the worst run I had with that level in quite some time. I am not gonna lie. That was really, really awful. Much less I was trying to demonstrate another new mechanic too. So that is doubly shameful for me. I will not save in case the recording is corrupted or if I just don't like how this turns out. As we have another 1-star galaxy to go to. It feels like I've been here for forever. I've been here for like 20 minutes uncut footage now. Over 20 minutes. But we still have quite a bit more progress to go through, so I'm affording to go a little over time. Besides, I have a lot more space to work with now that I've cleared up the space on my laptop recently. In any case, we're gonna head to Buoy Base Galaxy in the Floating Fortress. And we're about to hear one of my favorite songs in the entire game. This here's a floating fortress. We call it Buoy Base, but nobody's using it now, so we're just here for upkeep. Guess what would happen if we blew up that underwater weight? Come on, guess. Give up? That tower's in the middle of the water would float right up to the surface. So of course these penguins are here to remind you of your swimming controls. And this music is just so... I think it's just so adventurous. It has that adventure-like feel to it. Like, I can imagine seeing a bunch of astronauts getting ready to take off in their rocket ship while this music plays in the background. That's just how great it sounds to me. Now we have a new enemy. This is Torpedo Ted. They act much like bullet bills, but they will home in on you almost immediately with a searchlight. And actually, yeah, let's go down this pipe first. Because believe it or not, there's actually 2 stars in this small galaxy. And we're gonna go after what in my opinion is the tougher one of the two, because I can just never see how to figure out how to do this very correctly. Very correctly. That was a very stupid way to word things. Also coin block. Coins inside that hidden block. Won't tamper with that any further. You have to lower Bullet Bill into this dome. This is much easier said than done, as you clearly saw. I got very far with that Bullet Bill, to be completely honest. Let's try this again. You gotta somehow make the Bullet Bill curve and then crash it into that dome without it hitting anything else. Most of the time, in my experience, it always hits these yellow platforms. Or it could hit me, that could probably work too. And it does send you back into the water, so you have to take that pipe again. At least we got this fantastic music to listen to, so it's not completely inane to go through this entire thing. I wish I could actually hear the music a bit more because I have to lower the volume on my TV for recordings, so... And the in-game volume isn't really that high because I can only hear the music a little bit, so it's kind of a shame for me that I can't really hear one of my favorite songs, but oh well. I can hear it not recording and editing anyways. Getting close to that dome, but those two bullet bills are always crashing into one another. That's another problem that I have, because I always tend to attract more than one bullet bill, so they're more liable to crash. Come on, don't crash. I keep going to the left, that's my problem too. Because I always keep curving, and that's what causes these bills to crash. Let's go straight ahead. Oh, that almost. So close. I thought that would work too. I just need to track one, that's it. Maybe I stay way off in this corner, that might work. Yep, so far so good. I should have a pretty flawless run to get into this dome now. Yes, I do. Perfect. Who knew just moving a little bit farther than I usually would be the result. Also, speedrunning tactics are in play because I just got that star without even trying. So we just got ourselves a very different star, but it still counts to our overall star total. So it does count part of the 120 that you want to collect. You rescued a green power star. These stars have a special power. Ask the green loons about them. After all, they will transform into green power stars someday. Now let's go for the original star. I'll have to lure one of these torpedo Teds into this huge weight that was mentioned before by those Gizmos in order to raise this the tower up. I was gonna say the tower's lower for some reason. And that didn't work at all, and I'm already gonna lose life. Great. I need to swim down. Nope, I died. Well, that is a really morbid death too, drowning. Personally, that's one of the worst ways to go out, in my opinion. I've had a lot of nightmares where it involves some sort of a way of me like swimming or drowning. It's just not a good time. I have no idea why I have those kind of nightmares too. It always occurred a lot when I was a kid. I'm not sure why, but it just happened to be one of those things that I always dream about, or it's one of those nightmares that I would have. Now that is what it was supposed to happen this time. So crash into that weight, but Torpedo Ted crashed into me instead. So the difference between the Bullet Bill and Torpedo Ted is that not only Ted is a lot skinnier, but he beats when you home in, so you have a better awareness when you know that what the torpedoes are homing in on you. I have no idea why I was having so much trouble swimming there. Let's go up here. I don't think it's the original way I'm supposed to go. No, that's not. I'm supposed to go this way. Get out of the water, Luigi. We haven't done swimming for one day. Jeez. We gotta start platforming now. Got water cannons on this tower, too. We'll have this, boop move in. Or bomb. I'm not sure it's pronounced bomb or boom, but I'll just say bomb. It's more thwomps here. I can just backflip it and then wall jump off one of them. Oh, I need to get the Polestar chips anyway, so this works out doubly. Totally forgot that there's Polestar chips I have to collect as well. Let's spin into this screw. And I think that makes more of the platforms move. That's why we had to use that to our advantage. I see another pole star chip here. I'll just ignore you. I know if I kick you off, you're just gonna fall off like that, so there was no point trying to get Starbits from you. Let's get that hidden block first. I wanna know what that has. There's a bit of a wheel down there. Now this has Starbits. Let's spin this and see what this uncovers. Okay, another top maniac, but this one we can actually spring off of, so we can use that. It also deactivates all the water cannons too. Apparently that was that guy's problem. He wanted those water cannons deactivated. Spin off of you. Why not be enough distance? No. Those top minis keep respawning back. I didn't know that. Or maybe I just forgot about it. Either way. I'm pretty sure I can wall jump off of this. I'm just not trying hard enough yet. Wait, is it not wall jumpable? I guess not. That's really weird. Why is that place of all the places in this game one of the few that you can't wall jump off of? That's really odd. Well, I'm pretty sure I could grab onto that one. So that's just really, really weird. Or maybe I just grabbed onto one of the platforms. And somehow I fell all the way back down here. How did I manage to do that? And the things that just happen sometimes. I see another pole star chip right above you. Ah! This is getting a lot more irritating than it should be right now. Jump on there. Backflip. There we go. It's one of the perks of having Luigi's high jump. So we can reach seemingly impossible places like that if we were playing as Mario. Get the final star chip. Now we finally assembled one measly pole star. Okay, two. I see two, but still. And here we encounter yet another form of a sentry beam. We can't do anything with that cog. But if we go onto this side, provided that I don't die first, there's a bolt that we can unscrew. So spin to unscrew it. And a surprise Pokeball appears. It's a bit of a very clever reference that they did with this planet, that they made it look like a Pokeball. That's some pretty clever design, I must say. I can spin into this star, and that's a little bit more star power for the observatory. But that's gonna do it for today on Super Luigi Galaxy. This has gone on way, way longer than I wanted it to be, admittedly so I'm cutting here. So next time we're gonna go to the library to see what that holds inside, as well as go on to the next galaxy in this dome. Ghostly Galaxy. So we got a bit to look forward to next time. Until we meet again, farewell for now.